War vibes.
What's up, War Crew? So, Season 6 is nearly upon us now, and I figured that it's about time I give you my take. Because I played the early access beta, and I definitely have some opinions. By the way, most of what you're seeing in the background is not going to be from the beta gameplay, because it's just sort of shitty looking. So, what you're seeing in the background is just Elite Derby match I did. It's just for background mainly. I'm gonna show you the pictures of things and maybe a few clips and tell you about everything else. So just to give you the heads up so you don't get confused. Real quick, I want to apologize for the infrequent uploads lately. I took a while and binged rank in AP because I was trying to get Legend finally for the first time, which I accomplished, as you can see, and I'm pretty proud of it. But it only costed me like 5 million in the hole. But hey, at least I get the title now, so that was cool. Hey, and shout out to my close friend Ray, because I like to show her like when I hit clips and stuff, like not actually, but like my kills and high value and stuff, and she was like, you should be recording all these so you can upload them for really awesome videos. And I was like, yeah, I know, but if I record, then I'm afraid that it'll make me lag and then I would have died. So like, because that's why I don't really usually record when I'm doing like ranked and stuff, because of that. But she's right. Now that I'm Legend and when I get a little bit more money, I'll start doing that, because you guys deserve to see some good clips and stuff. I barely upload any of my like good matches. I usually, you guys usually see me run like poor kits and like meme kits, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna start doing that more, because I think that'd be better content for all of us. I appreciate her though. Nice to know I have a friend who cares and tries to help motivate my content. Definitely can't beat that. So as I said, Season 6 is 2 days away, and we're getting 4 new guns per usual. It looks like we're getting 2 faction and 2 permanent like in-game guns that should stay permanently. The G3 and the SG550, the CPW, and the MP5K. The CPW is basically like an MP7, and the MP5K is basically, it's like a shorter MP5, like a more mini one with built-in handguard and stuff, or foregrip, I mean. Anyway, we'll get into the weapons again in a second. I'll get to the bad news right off the rip, okay? The season in general looked very good, alright, and I've seen the recent trailers which hyped me up even more for it. Looks like we're gonna get some really interesting like cinematics and events. I don't know, it looked like they had some cinematics that were like in-game, not like a trailer or whatever. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. We'll have to wait and see. But it looks really good, and the balancing and mechanical changes and stuff are really great. So I'm looking forward to this season overall very much. But the 2 like kind of small but sort of big things that I saw that were bad was in the ranked store, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a new ranked outfit this season. The ranked store did not have an outfit. It had, here I can show you guys, as you can see there's no ranked outfit. We have these different bundles for every rank, which is cool, and then we have like a badge and a weapon charm, which okay, but I don't know, I always liked the outfits. I felt like that was a great thing for free players, and it gave a very good incentive to grind for ranks, even if you like didn't really like playing ranked. It was just something you would want to work for. But so it looks like they're not gonna have that. I mean, anything's up for change, but from the beta, which they always showed the outfits and stuff in the previous betas, it's not there. The other thing is the battle pass. The battle pass works the same as it always does, which is cool, but this season, again, we're not getting a ranked outfit in the battle pass. we're only getting a weapon skin. Well, 2 technically. And in my opinion, they're not that great. Like, this M4 is, you know, it's okay, it's aight, but it's really basic. It's very basic, and it's on a base M4. So you can't even run really customizations and keep the skin on it like that, or not intact at least, which is sort of a bummer. You know, there's way better M4 skins in all the shop bundles and stuff. So that's not great. And then the other skin in it is this Vector skin, which is like a shit brown. I mean, like, it's like a dookie brown, bro. I'd rather run the base tan Vector 45 than this nasty brown, bro. Just straight up being dead ass with you. I would not run this. I would rather run the tan. Now, do I think you should not get the Battle Pass? I think you should get it if you plan on getting it anyway. Yeah, no outfit is a bummer. Yeah, the skins are not great, and that sucks. But technically, you are getting a great value out of it. It's still $5, I believe. And I mean, you're getting all the Cohen, the ammo, the gear. That alone, the supplies and the gear itself are worth the money. So, do I say don't get the Battle Pass? No. If you plan on getting it, go ahead. I'm just saying, I'm letting you know, it's like, it's underwhelming, at least, is all. In my opinion, at least. I think the M110 skin from last season was much cooler than this, that's for sure. Now, I definitely recommend you use up or you sell all of your AK-74s and AK-102s because they are getting hit with a nerf. Especially the 74. 74 is getting hammered with a vertical and horizontal recoil nerf, and the AK-102 is getting a vertical recoil nerf. The Chinese ARs, the TO3 and the Type 95 are also getting slightly nerfed, just slightly though. The M4 is getting a slight horizontal recoil buff, which is cool. You know, I love the M4. Nice to see it get some love. I mean, I wish they would give 5.56 some love. that's what really needs the love. But you know, hey, I'll never complain about an M4 buff really, unless it breaks the game. But it should be fine. The Ace is getting another buff, and the RPD and M24 are getting buffs. Now this is interesting because if we go with past experience and what they've done before, we would assume that all the faction guns, like the LMGs, would be getting vaulted or, you know, something like that. But they specifically said that those 2 LMGs are going to be getting buffed, and they showed an MCX in one of the trailers, so it looks like those guns might be available still. I don't know how. I don't know if it's going to be in the shop still, or if a boss will have them, or what. They were not on the marketplace, so you won't be buying them from the market, but they are. I would definitely predict they're going to be in the season, or else there'd be no reason why they buff them, you know. So definitely keep an eye out for those, which we loved. You know, I was really hoping they would not get rid of the 2 like actual LMGs in the game, so that's nice. There's also going to be a multitude of like map changes, like small ones and bigger ones on pretty much almost all the maps. Like they're not going to be like totally new POIs and stuff from what I could tell. Not revamps like how they revamped the El Nino Court on Valley and stuff, but some are going to be fairly significant changes to the maps. Like a big one, I know a huge one is, they're saying that in Armory, the central door, the one that's in the middle, you'll be able to open that entire door up. Not just the little door, like the whole gate. So that's a pretty drastic change, and that's just one of them, which they showed that actually I think in the recent trailer. So That's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. Armor is supposed to be getting buffed pretty dramatically in different ways. Different sections of the armor, like the shoulders, neck, and groin and stuff, are supposed to get like buffed in their absorption. Same with the base armor. The way they worded it was like you're less likely to get penned consecutively, pretty much. Now, the two biggest mechanical changes that they mentioned was that they were going to rework the way that sound works, in which if you're making a lot of sound, meaning like your indicator is red as like you're running or things like that, you will not hear sounds around you like the indicators as well. Like they might sound quieter, or you might not even hear them. For example, the example they gave was if you're sitting in a car that's on, you will not really hear, you won't even hear like somebody sneaking up to the car because of you being in making a lot of noise. The other huge mechanical change is leaning. They mentioned that leaning will be more centered with the body. Your camera won't be leaning out as much. It'll be more in center with your body, which is it's kind of good. They also said that they were going to make it where like your mobility while leaning is reduced a bit, so it should cripple like the lean spam nerve, meta that a lot of the pros and stuff are doing. So that's interesting to see how that'll work out. They're also changing the third person animations, like when you see somebody running and stuff, the way they look is supposed to be a bit different, as well as the sounds and the behavior of guns when you're shooting them. Like the bigger the gun, the more like visual recoil there should be and stuff, which is good. That makes it more realistic. Gives you that more that feeling of some more oomph in your shots. Like if you have an AX or something, it'll be nice. It'll be a good refresher. I've been playing forever. I'm sure a lot of you guys have. So any little changes like that, if you've been playing for a while, I'm sure you'll feel them. Now they've said that there is going to be a lot of different game modes and stuff, as well as some returning ones, like game modes and events. And one that they highlighted that will be coming is it's like a battle royale mode. And when I first heard of that, I sort of brushed it off. I sort of thought like it's probably just gonna be like isolation. I mean that's what isolation I thought was was like their battle royale. But no, this is going to be a more true battle royale game mode. Like it actually has a ring, and I mean I tried it once. It was just with bots because you don't really get very many players in the early access betas. But it was interesting. I mean, you find some pretty cool guns and stuff. And one thing I will say is when I extracted with fairly decent gear. It was like a modded M4, modded M Val. I think I had T5 on, a T5 vest, I think. I got out with when you extract, it gives you a score value, and then that score value is they translate it into coin, and you get that coin. And I got quite a bit, if I recall correctly. It was I want to say it was like 200k. Scratch that, I got a score of 220k, and I got like 89 coin, which is still pretty great. I mean, well, actually, it's like 20k coin entry fees, so I don't know. That's a little rough. I mean, if you do good, it's good profit, but if you don't, I don't know, if you get like an entry, you probably don't get up, then you'll probably get screwed out 20k. I hate them doing that 20k cost, bro. They did that with the death matches, and I love the death matches. I thought that they were the elimination modes or whatever, or was it elimination? I think that's what it's called. But I love them. It was the 4v4 round based mode. I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was great for PvP practice. I mean, the rewards kind of sucked. They were just like minimal faction currency. And that was the problem. It costed a lot to get in, you know, for what you were getting. You were barely getting any rewards. And, you know, so it just ate your coin, especially for people who are, you know, not that rich. Like me. I actually spent a lot of money on that. And that sucked. That's why I stopped doing it. I didn't stop doing the elimination because I got bored of it or it sucked. No, I couldn't really keep paying that every time because I wasn't getting, you know, a turnout profit off it really. So it sucks when they do like that 20k fee. I wish they would go less. Like maybe 8k. 8k would be a lot more reasonable, especially for like the deathmatch thing. I could see the Battle Royale being a little bit higher for the fact that you can get such a good reward out of it. Like more like a high risk, high reward type mode. That's fine, cool, you know. But like the team deathmatch mode where you literally get like a K or a couple K of faction currency sucks. We're adding a new high value item. It's called Utopia, and it's worth 1.8 mil, so it's definitely worth getting. It is big though. You won't really be able to put it in any cases unless maybe you have the big one, the bulletproof one or whatever, the composite. So it will be a bit more risky than like a secret document, and it'll hurt if you lose it. But if you get it, oh, you'll be feeling good. You'll be feeling real good. It looked like there's a higher chance for them in these like cases. I saw it in one of the shorts that the Arena Breakout channel posted. They're like these new cases. It's part of it was shown in the cinematic trailer. It's part of the new like the theme of the new season. It looks like, from what I could tell from the trailer, I think there's going to be a plane crash on mine, and I think that possibly in this plane crash you can find these crates that might have the Utopia in them and maybe some other stuff. I don't know. That's just what I could tell from what I saw in the shorts and the cinematic trailers they gave us and stuff. So that might be cool, you know, maybe. Another little thing, they're adding some new weapon mods for the M4, M110, AK, and FAL. They're like attachments and stuff. Mainly like stocks, some handguards. The M4 got a new receiver that's pretty sweet. So did the M110, if I remember right. Definitely some cool stuff. I like the new M4 receiver a lot. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably will. It's more like in line with like more modern M4s. And lastly, I'll go over the new guns again real quick. There's the so the G3 is sort of behaves similar to a FAL. It feels a little different, but it uses 7.62 by 5.1 like the FAL and the M110. So that boy's hitting hard. You already know that. 7.6251 kind of dominates if it's hitting. So, and then the MP5K uses 9mm, just like a regular MP5. The SG550 uses 5.56. My friend sort of feels like it'll be like a slightly better M4. Yeah, I like M4s, but I'm biased. So, I mean, it might be. And the other gun, the PW, uses 5.7 ammo. So, that'll be interesting. I'm sure it'll be another good, you know, SMG for the Switch. Sort of like a P90, but maybe a little bit more maneuverable or lighter. I don't know. I mean, the P90 is pretty maneuverable as it is, but it'll be like a faction P90, sort of like a hybrid between a P90 and like a MPX maybe. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. What gun you'll be trying to get a hold of first. What you're thinking about the new season. What your plan is to, you know, get rich next season or whatever. I mean, yeah. I will be grinding money mainly. I don't know how much I'll be grinding rank this season, just because there's not, like, you know, the outfit. And Yeah, I'm pretty broke. last season's legend grind sort of broke me a bit. I forced it quite a bit near the end, so you know, I ate the bullet there. But yeah, I mean, you guys will see how I'm doing, you know, from the videos I upload. The next couple videos, maybe 2 or 3 videos, will be from this season. I played with Flack and by myself, I believe. So you'll see those, and then after that, it'll be the new season. So you guys will see exactly how I'm doing. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you got some useful information out of this. I tried to break it down in depth without boring you guys too much. And if you did like the video and maybe learned something that you didn't know, I'd appreciate it if you smash that like button. All the likes help, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribing would be great as well. I'm gonna try to upload a lot more frequently now, and I always try to make videos like this. So yeah, thanks for watching.